Hi Sagittarius, this is Jess with your mid-month October 2016 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day. So your tagline is a change is going to come. Okay, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Sam Cooke's it says a change gonna come. A change gonna come. But is a change is going to come, because definitely there are some changes that are about to happen for you guys. Now, for some of you, as I've been telling you guys for the longest time, some of you have been working yourself to the bone. Like, it's just always something that you have to do, something that you're committed to, something that you kind of can't get out of. And I feel like what has been sacrificed is Sagittarius. A lot of you have sacrificed yourself for work, for to get all of this money, because a lot of you guys are doing really well for yourself. If this is not resonate with you, this particular reading, or you're not in a financial healthy state right now, go check another part of your sign to find out if that relates to you, or you just may be in a delayed stage as it relates to this energy. So it could be coming up within the next few months for you, and then you're like, okay, now I'm here, now it resonates. But the collective is in this state. Okay, so definitely go and check your other signs if this does not resonate. But for a lot of you, you're doing really well for yourself, men and women. So money isn't a problem, and you have all of this money is because you guys have been working yourselves to the bone. Like, you guys have been working really hard. And because you guys have kept your head down and worked really hard, I feel like there's been opportunities coming your way, like people kind of wanting to align with you, jobs and stuff, so forth and so on. But you guys have been so busy, you haven't even been able to pay attention to other opportunities available to you that may lighten your load. I feel like there was opportunities that could have released you guys from this bondage, whatever your bondage is. But you guys haven't been paying attention. I also feel like because you guys have been working so hard, some of you have definitely fallen into your shadow side. So this money you have, some of you have been spending money, overindulging, eating, drinking, whatever your thing is, you have been kind of giving into that just to get through, because you're like, I got to get through, and I can't, I'm not perfect. So in your way, there's been some self-medicating, and I'm not just talking about drugs or anything, or an alcohol. I mean, like, whatever your thing is, to kind of make yourself feel like, okay, this is your reward because you worked hard. You know what I mean? So you've been doing that again, because again, you've just been working so hard and you feel like, I need something. So you're just going to that very thing that you feel makes you feel good. That's coming to an end. For some of you, you're like, yeah, I stopped that. For others of you, that's coming up within the next 10 days. That's coming to an end. That's going to stop. And a lot of you guys are going to replace those negative, shadow side indulgences, if you will, with more of a healthy lifestyle. I feel like you guys are going to really, some of you, well, you're not going to get an awakening or anything like that. It's not like something drastic is going to happen to you guys, but I feel like it's something that has been on your mind, and that in your subconscious, you need to change your diet, you need to exercise, you need to, all of this energy and effort that you've been putting in toward working and making money for yourself. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You guys know, excuse me, I'm sorry. You guys know you have not been doing that. So you're going to start doing that now. And I feel like you're going to start drinking more water. Just really, water is so major for you guys. I can't tell you. Like, you guys need to drink more water. Seriously. And you guys need to, I feel, take more baths than showers. So at least try to take a bath within this month of October and see how that makes you feel. Okay. Get more holistic if you can, because again, that is going to benefit you guys. It's going to make you so happy deep down inside. Not just that you're working hard and you're making money, because I feel like, okay, that's checked off your list and that's been stressing you guys out the earlier part of the year. But now taking care of your own self, your body, your temple, it's just going to make you feel like, you know what? I like everything. This is perfect. Like, you're going to feel so, so good. Now, I see that out of that, I feel like there's going to be some type of offer that comes your way. Some of you might decide to, and this is this routine that you guys take on for yourself, for your own health, this health regimen, this change in your health rather. I feel like some of you are it's only going to get better if you stick with it. So when you make this change, stick with it. Take little baby steps. Don't try to, join a gym and go every day. Take baby steps, take your time with it, because it is definitely something that you need. And as long as you take a little bit at a time, you'll be able to stick with it. Because I feel like if you try to take too much on, it's not going to work. And then you're going to go back to the same place of self-medicating in a negative sort of way. So if you just do a little at a time and try to incorporate these new, healthier regimens into your lifestyle, small bits at a time, that is going to make things a whole lot better for you. Now, I do see that, and your month is only going to get better and better and better. Okay. If you stick with this, if you stick with it. Now, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start to be a little bit more patient with yourself. You're going to start to smell the roses a little bit. Your energy is shifting from negative to positive. Okay. So, there is a complete ending of some type of mental hang up that you guys have had. That's literally ending. And when you have that, because there's been a lot of alone time. And through that, there's been a lot of assessing mentally the emotional state that you're in, because like I said in the first reading, this early part of October, you're going through emotional rehab. And I feel like through that alone time and sifting through, there was a falling into your shadow side for a minute, but now you guys are coming full circle with that. Now, as we go into the month of October, gets closer to the end, I feel like some of you are going to stick with that. So no matter what, sticking with that, you're going to have some influences. People may be trying to, hey, let's go out. Hey, you want to have a drink? Hey, you want to, whatever. Oh, I know this new sale they have going on. Whatever it is that in the past, you've said to yourself, okay, I need to stop this. People may come in and influence you, wanting to give you these things, okay? But you have to realize, okay, and you may realize deep down inside, this doesn't make them a bad person, but just know that they're not there for your best good at this time. And so you're going to have to be your own protector in the month of October. Remember, I said that. Be your own protector in the month of October. Do not rely on others to help move you into a healthier space. This is literally all on you to change this environment that you're in. It's all on you now. You don't have assistance. You don't have anyone's, saying pulling you along, and you don't have a group of people. It's just you. So it's either you're going to make your life better throughout from now into the rest of October, or you're going to stay in this state of overworking, slaving yourself down to the ground, your health not getting any better, or you're not improving your health and balancing out your life. And therefore, I'm sure for those of you, if you keep going in that direction, your November and December readings is going to start to show, health problems and additional negative things coming your way. So just be very mindful that you are your advocate for this month, and you need to take the reins, because you will have some people. I don't feel like they're doing it and like they're not your enemy. This is just their energy, again, to test you, and to also this is probably what you guys have been doing. You've been drinking, you've been doing all of this stuff. So it's like they're like, hey, let's go, and you're like, you need to be the one to say no. Okay. Because I feel like some of you guys are now making new plans. There's new plans afoot. You guys, some of you have decided that you want to move. And you've decided, hey, I want to go back home. So some of you are going back home, and you've recently gotten a job offer. to go back home, okay? Or you're going to be working toward that, looking for work, and you're going to get an opportunity coming your way. Some of you could have missed opportunities in the past, so you could have wanted to go back before, wasn't able to do that. Now, opportunities are coming back around. You're making sure that you're staying on top of these opportunities, and some of you are going to be moving. I do see definite moving, and I keep getting May, June, and I know we're in October, but I'm seeing a lot of energies that I'm talking about right now is going to be happening later down the line for you guys. So it's not happening in this month or even next month. But I do see a moving. Perhaps some of you will be moving back to some place that you once left, and getting this epiphany, like I'm going to go back, or getting some type of offer, some type of news message from an old place saying that they want you back and you're going back, but it's not going to happen right now. This is energy that's going to be coming up down the line. Now, money looks really good for you for the month of October. You guys are working hard, so you're still making a lot of money. I feel like a lot of you are possibly wanting to team up, so there could be some collaborations going on with another person to start something, and that would be really good. I feel like it's going to make you excited. It's going to be just the thing that you need to kind of revamp you in a way, but I see all systems go with Sagittarius as it relates to the remaining part of October and going into November. I feel like a lot of you guys going into the month of October, you're going to be very, very, very strong in your actions. You're not going to play any games. It's going to be moving forward, accomplishing your goals. Okay. Now, again, I want to caution some of you guys with alignments. There may be, you may meet people, or some people may be trying to offer things to you, and it just may not be the right time right now, but eventually it will come full circle with you and that person as it relates to. So it could be a job, like, yeah, they want you, but you may not be able to start right now. Like, it may be something where it's like, okay, yeah, we're interested, but this position isn't open, or the person is not leaving until several months from now, that sort of thing. Okay. And again, it may call for you to have to move. Some of you are going to start in the month of October realizing that you want to leave. You want to relocate, and you're going to make a lot of plans in that direction. There will be something that literally you make a decision in the month of October, or some opportunity comes to you in the month of October that is going to literally shift your life. Okay. So moving. Okay. And, starting something. So something is going to be shifting your life in another direction, but it may not necessarily materialize until, I want to say, like, May, June. I keep getting May, June. So it may not actually manifest until May, June, but you may start to see synchronicities, like messages. And that's what I was saying, getting these past couple of days. Synchronicity is crazy right now. And that's how a lot of you can get an inside tip on what is to come for you, because there's a lot of synchronicities lining up. Okay. So pay attention to numbers, time, just a lot of synchronicities, things happening over and over and over again, could be giving you clues as to what major events is about to occur, because there will be some major shifts and changes happening. But for some, it's not going to materialize right now. For most of you, it's not materializing right now. You just have to be patient. You have to be ginger with yourself, and you have to get yourself aligned for this big change, because it's coming up. Now, as it relates to love, I do see that some of you have been going through the motions, thinking about someone, particularly someone from your past. You guys know it's karmic. You know it's toxic. You know that it's been a burden. You've been dealing with it. Yes. And through all of that, and saying, because it's been a very solitary, not just month, but I feel like for some of you, for the past 9 months, it's been really like quiet, alone, and all you could do is kind of focus on work. But now you guys are kind of wanting love. There's a need to want to be loved and loved. Someone could have reached out to you recently, but you guys were working. You're so busy working. It's like, listen, I missed the phone call. I didn't even know that they, I didn't even know that that they called me. I didn't even see their message or whatever, because you're busy working. Okay. This situation for some of you, is literally coming out of a toxic like literally this, for some of you, okay, what was once bad is turning good, okay? Through all of this work and not paying attention to love, or not making it a focus because you were so busy on work, some of you have gotten a lot of healing, and I feel like you're able to now release, okay, that person, that hang up, dot, dot, dot. And out of it, it literally will be being able to breathe a sigh of relief, okay? And that's making room for a whole new person, because I do see like major, like a relationship on the hill somewhere down the line for a lot of you. Okay. But again, you needed to go through this rehab, this sifting through period in order to open yourself up. All right. Now, I do see that through this healing, there will be some type of offer. Like you may hear from someone, or you may meet someone, but they're not gonna make any moves. Like they may say something, they may suggest something, or you may meet someone at the very first stages. Some of you are gonna meet this person. You go out or something like that, or you're just tending to life. You may be on your way to gym or something like that, and you meet someone. You may meet them at a gym or just come across your path. But you're not, a lot of you are not in a stage of ready yet. So you may see him, her, nothing comes out of it. Okay. And you go on about your life, someone else may be coming into your life, because I'm seeing that there could be additional, like that person that you've been thinking about, that person could be coming back because you've manifested them by thinking about them. So they could be coming back and offering you, trying to make, offers of what they want to give you and yeah. But the reality is, and what you may be sensing, knowing, or some of you may not even realize, is that it's not time for you guys yet. So I just keep getting that if it's a new person, a brand new person, you may meet them, but then it's not time, because there's other people, there's someone else that you kind of have to continue to sift that energy through and get rid of the residuals of that old energy and continue to complete some stuff in your life. I feel like life for Sagittarius as this relates to, is not done yet. Like there's things that you still have to accomplish and get to. And so since your mind is so focused on that, you're not necessarily making yourself available on an emotional level. So whatever this is, it's not materializing now. Okay. So you're not necessarily ready. That person may not necessarily be ready. They may make an announcement to you. You may hear from someone from your past. Some of you can learn that someone from your past is getting married and they're moving away. Some of you may hear that. Okay. Some of you may be telling someone from your past that comes back, hey, I've gotten married. I'm married, and I don't even live there anymore. I live here. So that may be something that you're hearing. Okay. Others of you could be hearing from someone from your past, saying that they want a relationship with you and they want you to move to them, or they're prepared to move to you, because I continue to see moving. So there's going to be someone coming to you, wanting you to come to them, but I'm feeling more coming to you. And this person has a plan. Like this person has a plan to want to be with you. Okay. But again, this isn't something that necessarily is going to be evident in the month of October. This is something that I feel like you won't see it for the next either 5 months or by May. And I'm getting more strongly May. But for some of you, it'll be 5 months. So November, December, January, March. Okay. And I did hear March in my head as well. So some of you March, others of you May, could even go at the beginning part of June. But I feel like the move could actually happen in June, but you've already committed yourself and you're already in that relationship, and now you're making a decision to physically move in the month of June. So I'm trying to think. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like the next 9, it could be for some of you for the next 9 months, that there is going to still be the solitary energy. But then there seems to be a lot of major shifts and changes. Someone is coming back. Someone's been trying to come back. Someone is coming back in every kind of way they can. They want to try to give you some money. They want to try to give you some time. But again, there is this. Some of you are dealing with somebody coming back from your past. They're not telling you that there's someone else, that there's not necessarily going to be that true alignment. And therefore, some of you are going to be moving on. Like, no, I'm sorry, no. Okay. There is someone in your midst. Okay. For my Sag women, there is someone that does well for himself. He's financially stable. It doesn't matter what sign he is, but he has a lot of financial stability. He does well for himself. He means what he says. I feel like either someone from your past, excuse me, has changed his energy, and therefore he's wanting to reconnect with you in a major way, like in a real way, for real now, but it's going to take some time before that actually happens. And for all of you, it'll be different because this is a general reading. So don't take 100% stock because it's not your personal reading. But for others of you, and for my men, you're really thinking about a woman in particular that you're like, it could be someone from your past. I'm getting a lot of past energy, that someone could be coming back, and it literally can be something real. Like this thing starts all over again, but it starts new and fresh. And I actually got the ending card and new beginning. So there is either it's going to be someone from your past coming back. They come back this time around. You don't believe it. You feel like, no, it's not. This is not real. And you move on, live your life, whatever. But then it comes back to be where you guys actually will be together months down the line. Because the person is definitely working a plan to try to manifest some things together with the two of you. Some of you could be hearing that someone is married and they've moved away. Some of you could be telling someone that. And this will be a brand new person that some of you will meet. Some defining situation is going to happen for Sagittarius in the month of October. A message, you seeing someone, but then nothing comes of it right now. But then by March or May, or no longer than July, that person is going to come right back into your midst, but then it's going to be go time. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of October. I hope that this resonates with you in the best way. If you can relate to some of these messages, leave your comments below. Let us know, share with us. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Sagittarius.